Do you know the country that was formerly known as Upper Volta? Tic tac, tic tac. Or do you know the country that the name signifies, or the meaning of the country's name is the land of honest men? I guess you didn't know that, right? I'm talking about Burkina Faso. Yes, Burkina Faso is a country that I'm talking about today, and I want to dive into this country and talk about why you should invest in this country. Like the Rufus 5 reasons why you should invest in Burkina Faso, guys. This is what I'm talking about in this video. Ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to the Business in Africa YouTube channel, and thank you so much for watching. Okay, my name is Rufo Chifu, and for a very long time now I've been helping just so many investors like you invest on the African continent, like set up their businesses and register them and support them to get started. We do feasibility studies, we do business plans, we negotiate for you, and we advise you on what to do to get started on the African continent. Okay, so you can contact us at any time. Let's talk about your business. Well, that said, I hope you are not new here. If you're new here and you haven't subscribed, please click on the subscribe button. And what I always say is, as you're watching the video, drop me a comment to let me know which topics you want me to cover next, because I always read all your comments and I try to do videos based on your requests. Okay, so do that right now before I go for this break, and I'll be back after the break. Don't move a muscle, I'll be back. Hello guys, hello my Business in Africa YouTube community. My name is Rufo Chifu. I always talk about the best business ideas to invest in Africa. And I have been having a lot of questions from investors like you asking me, which African country should I invest in? I therefore decided to create this. If you're an investor and you want to invest in Africa, then you need this tool. Click on the links in the description box below and download your own copy. Welcome back, guys. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you've already subscribed, right? If you haven't, please make sure you do that, okay? Subscribe, like, drop me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and tell me you like what I'm doing, okay? And let's talk about Burkina Faso and the 5 reasons why I think you should invest in Burkina Faso. Not what I think, the 5 reasons why you should have Burkina Faso on your investment list in 2021, right? But before we dive to the countdown, let's take a small look at the background and context of Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso is a landlocked country in West Africa that covers an area of around 274,000 square kilometers. It is bordered by Mali to the northwest, Niger to the northeast, Benin to the southeast, Togo and Ghana to the south, and the Ivory Coast to the southwest. Burkina Faso has generated impressive economic growth over the past couple of decades. Gross domestic product (GDP) has expanded at an average growth rate of 10.4% since 2016, rivaling the more recent economic powerhouse like China, Brazil, and India. Capital of Burkina Faso is Ouagadougou. The president is Roch Marc Christian Kabore. The currency that Burkina Faso uses is West African franc CFA. Recognized national languages, we have the Maureen, Fula, and the Diola. Burkina Faso has a population of 20.3 million people. There you have it, guys. That was a small background about Burkina Faso. Without any waste of time, let's dive into the 5 reasons why you should invest in Burkina Faso. My reason number 1 is bilateral investment agreements and taxation treaties. Burkina Faso is a member of ECOWAS. In August 2014, the United States signed a trade and investment framework agreement with ECOWAS during the US-Africa Leaders Summit in Washington. Burkina Faso has invested cooperation agreement with France and Switzerland, providing free transfer of corporate earnings, interest, dividends, etc. between the two countries. Burkina Faso has signed and ratified investment promotions and mutual protection agreements with Germany, the Netherlands, Malaysia, Belgium-Luxembourg Economic Union, Guinea, Ghana, Benin, Comoros, South Korea, Mauritania, Morocco, Taiwan, and Tunisia. So guys, from this, it is clear that if you do business in Burkina Faso, because of this bilateral trade treaties that has been signed, you are well covered, okay? Nobody wants to invest in a country where you are not sure of your investment, but it means that Burkina Faso is a good place to do business. Now, let's go to point number 2. On point number 2, Burkina Faso has a very transparent regulatory system, okay? It is part of the OHADA law, like it's part of the OHADA member states. So they have this OHADA law governing all the 17 member states, including Burkina Faso, okay? And if you look at it very critically, it means that business is done fairly in the country and it is regulated. For example, pricing and so many other things that are being properly regulated in Burkina Faso. So for this reason, I think if you do your business there, then you are sure that you are covered, okay? So point number 3, but before I go to point number 3, guys, I'm inviting you all to go to Amazon Kindle and download my books. I have 2 books. I published 2 books last year, ebooks. They are right here and you can download them. It's Amazon Kindle, guys. We have the first one, which is the unique business ideas for every African country. There you're going to have all the best ideas that you can invest in Africa. And the second book is having like the African business startup BRAINBOX. I call it the BRAINBOX. Why? Because you can't do business without registering it, right? That's the first step. So it has all the procedures needed, all the documents and the steps to register your company in all the African countries, like in every single African country. You find it in that book. And you're also going to find like the procedures, the estimated costs and the estimated time that is also required. The books are on Amazon Kindle. You can see them here, right? These are the covers. You have them on Amazon Kindle. So just go there and download them right now. It sells for just $9.9. I mean, what's $9.9, guys? Just download this and have this on your shelf as well, okay? These are not books. These are tools that you need if you want to invest in Africa, right? So, I'll see you on Amazon Kindle, right? Now, let's go to point number 3. On my point number 3, I'll be talking about investment incentives. Yes, if you're an investor, when you hear about investment incentives, right, your body is like, you're happy, right? I know when you hear that, you're happy. See, Burkina Faso has got a lot of this in store. Their government is doing so much, so much to give incentives to investors so that investors come in, okay? And it's because they really want to develop the country, okay? Now let's take a deeper look at this. The 2018 investment code demonstrates the government's interest in attracting foreign direct investment to create industries that produce export goods and provides training and jobs for its domestic workforce. The code provides standardized guarantees to all legally established firms operating in Burkina Faso, whether foreign or domestic. It contains 5 investments and operations preference schemes which are equally applicable to all investments, mergers and acquisitions. Under the investment code, all personal and legal entities lawfully established in Burkina Faso, both local and foreign, are entitled to the following rights: fixed property, forest and industrial rights, concessions, administrative authorizations, access to permits, and participation in state contracts. So guys, you can hear for yourself, right? If you are a foreign company or a local company in Burkina Faso, you have the right to access or gain from all of those incentives. I will be doing a more detailed video on the types of different incentives, and if you want me to do that, hey, drop me a comment in the comment section below to say, I want you to talk about that. I'll then do a video on that, okay? Now, let's go to point number 4. On point number 4, we'll be talking about capital markets and portfolio investments. The government of Burkina Faso is more focused on attracting foreign direct investment and consensuary lending for development than it is developing its capital markets. Net portfolio inflows were estimated at around 0.1% of GDP in 2019, while foreign direct investment was about 2.9%. According to Standard & Poor's, while the government does issue some sovereign bonds to raise capital in the WAEMU regional bond market, in general, the availability of different kinds of investment instruments are available. That was, their capital market, which I think you can also benefit from that as a businessman or an investor, right? Now, let's go to point number 5, which is corruption. According to Transparency International, Burkina Faso has actually moved up the ranks when it concerns, corruption, okay? I mean, they are doing better now as compared to before, okay? Burkina Faso ranked 78 out of 180 on the Transparency International 2020 Corruption Perception Index. The main challenges the country currently faces are poor access to information. Although there are some challenges that the country still face when it comes to corruption. I mean, this happens everywhere in Africa, right? But the truth is that the government is putting together a lot of anti-corruption institutions to try to curb the issue of corruption, okay? And they are really getting better. So this should be a reason why you should think of investing in Burkina Faso in 2021. Now, there you have it, guys. Those were the 5 reasons why I think you should invest in Burkina Faso this year. And of course, did you find this video valuable? I don't know, you tell me. Drop in the comment section below to let me know that you're watching. And as I said earlier, I always tell you guys to drop in the comment section below the topics you want me to cover, so that I'll do the research on that with my partners all over Africa and bring this information to you, right? So if you watch a video on this channel, make sure you drop me a comment, because I'll do a video based on that comment, okay? Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, give me thumbs up. Say, I liked your video, I like what you're doing here, I like the business ideas you're sharing here. So give me a thumbs up, and don't forget, guys, don't forget to click on the subscribe button. Just do that right now. Click on it, man. Click on the subscribe button, it doesn't cost you anything. My name is Robo Chifu, and I'm the CEO founder of HR and Systems. And if you want to start any business on the African continent, contact us. Let's help you with your feasibility study, with your business plan. We can register your company for you, and we can negotiate certain deals for you while you are out there, or even if you want to come into the country, right? I have a network of consultants all over Africa, and we are trying to work so that we can serve you. We can serve investors like you on the African continent. Now, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Don't go anywhere. Keep watching, because I've got so much videos on this channel, the Business in Africa channel. So just click another video, click here, it should come out somewhere here. Just click and keep watching Business in Africa YouTube channel.